Hi, I'm Elspeth from Ragged Life, and one of the questions I get asked most often is, can I wash a rag rug without ruining it? Well, the short answer is yes, you can. But in this video, I'm going to just talk you through some of the things that you want to watch out for, so that after you've spent hours or weeks or months making a rag rug, you don't end up doing it some harm. So first things first, not all rag rugs are equal. There are different techniques to make rag rugs across the world, and they look very different depending on the technique you do. And they need to be kind of treated slightly differently depending on which type you've done. So these rugs in front of me, just as some examples, I've got a proggy shaggy rag rug on the right here, which is very, very textured, deep pile. It's a bit more loosely constructed than, for example, these two rugs in front of me. This one here is a braid-in rag rug, which is almost like it's been kind of plaited or braided, but the tails have been worked in as you go. It's a very dense weave that's very unlikely to come apart if you wash it. And this one's a crocheted one, which is also very, very dense, very unlikely to fall apart as you wash it. And then this fourth one over here is a mixed media one, which has got some rug hooking, otherwise known as the loopy technique, in the centre, and then it's got some short shaggy and shaggy rag rugging around the outside. So basically, you're thinking about what is the risk of washing something that's densely woven or kind of put together versus something where the fabric pieces are not secured in there, like a proggy rug. So this one will have to be treated slightly gentler than these two rugs, for example. The next thing you want to be looking at regarding your specific rag rug is what is it made of. So this rag rug here is made using all different types of fabrics, everything from jersey, cotton, chiffon, lace, fleece, you name it, it's probably in there. Whereas this braid-in rag rug here has been made using blanket offcuts from the mills in Yorkshire. So this is 100% wool. So obviously this can't be washed at the same temperature as something that was kind of more mixed fabrics. This one can only be washed cold, whereas these ones can go slightly warm if absolutely necessary. Same goes for the crocheted rag rug. This one's made using cotton, so you would kind of treat it in the same way as you would cotton materials in some ways. Technique matters. The fabric constituency matters. Also the age of the rag rug matters, because these rugs in front of me here are all made in the last 10 years. So they're pretty kind of sturdy still. The hessian hasn't worn out. They're not getting a bit threadbare. But if you've got an old vintage rag rug at home, you need to treat them much more gently because they've already had quite a lot of wear and tear. And the last thing you want is when you wash it to be too aggressive and for it to do more harm than good. So those were the first things to watch out for where the rug itself is concerned. The next section I'm going to talk through whether you should be machine washing or hand washing your rag rug. So if you've made the decision that you want to wash your rag rug, then you'll have to decide whether you want to hand wash your rag rug or whether it's safe enough to machine wash it. So once again, all of those factors that I just talked through will kind of come into play. The more kind of densely woven something is and the more secure it is, the more likely it is to stand up well in the washing machine. The more loosely woven it is and the older it is, the less likely it is to do well in the washing machine. If in any doubt, you're always safer off hand washing because it's the gentlest way to lift the dirt without kind of pummeling it too much. But if your rag rug isn't something that you've slaved over and is going to be a family heirloom you're going to pass down through the generations, it's obviously a lot quicker to do it in the washing machine. So you kind of need to weigh up the pros and cons when you're kind of deciding machine or hand wash. The primary thing to just think through before you choose either of those routes is the kind of rag rug so dirty that it definitely needs washing fully? Or is it something where I can get away with like a spot clean? In which case, obviously, the easiest way to clean your rag rug is just with a bit of kind of spot cleaning here and there with a kind of like mild dish soap. Once you've made the decision that you want to machine wash, this is how I do it. I start off by making sure that the rug has got rid of as much loose dirt as possible. So something like this is an absolute dust catcher. So this shaggy rag rug, I would take it outside, give it a really, really good shake, get as much loose dirt and debris out of it as possible, because I don't want that kind of circling around in the washing machine with my rag rug. You can also vacuum the rag rug if you want something less kind of vigorous. but either way, you want to get as much of that loose stuff out of it as possible. Once you've got to that stage, ideally you want to put it in a pillowcase when you put it in the washing machine, because it's going to get beaten up less if it's got a little bit of a buffer in there. If you can't fit it in your washing machine because it's such a big rag rug, you can take it to the laundromat, in which case I'd sometimes put it in a duvet cover. It's exactly the same kind of thought process as a pillowcase. But if you don't have either of those options available to you, you can put your rag rug in the washing machine loose with a towel or two, because once again, that takes some of the kind of like beating out of it. But you just want to make sure that there's enough space in the washing machine that it is still getting a good old spin when it's in there. Once you've kind of put it in the washing machine, in your pillowcase ideally, you want to make sure that you're using a mild detergent, nothing too aggressive, because once again, we want this to kind of be a gentle way of washing. You don't want to put it on a hot wash, so you always turn down to a cool wash on maximum 30 degrees. Obviously not with wool, that's always cold. And you never use fabric softener. And if you've got a dryer as well, you never use a dryer to dry your rag rug, because it can make it misshapen and is just not really worth the risk. So if you bear in mind all of those things, what you'll end up with at the end of this process is a sopping wet rag rug, which then you're going to have to dry. So I'll come on to that section in a second, but now I'm going to talk about how you go about hand washing your rug if perhaps it's more delicate, old, or loosely woven. So if you've made the decision that hand washing your rag rug is probably the safest option, which probably it is, then what you'll probably want to do is get preferably a large bath if you've got one, particularly if you're working with a large rug. You want to fill it with lukewarm water and put in a little bit of mild detergent. And then you want to lower the rag rug into that bath, and you don't scrub at the rag rug because it can kind of cause issues. It can make it misshapen. There's all kinds of various things that can happen depending on what the rug is that you've put in. You just want to kind of like push it through the water to kind of loosen the dirt that's kind of inside of the fibres. If you find a bit that's particularly dirty, you can give it a very light scrub, maybe with like a toothbrush or something kind of not too aggressive. But basically you're trying to loosen all of the dirt off. But the last thing you want to do when you've got it in a kind of like bath or something is you don't want to be kind of like wringing it or pressing it, because when you've got a rag rug, they are a bit liable to become misshapen if you don't treat them properly. You can do a few baths just to make sure that the water is running clean, kind of pushing it through the water. You'll see a whole load of dirt come out, but it's kind of disturbing how much comes out. But just keep going until the water's running clean. Then once you've reached that stage, you want to press the water out of the rug as opposed to wringing it, just making sure that you're keeping the shape of the rug. And then the next part of the process, whether you've machine washed or hand washed your rug, is the drying part. And to be honest, this is where most of the damage happens, so this is where you've got to be most careful. When it comes to drying it, most of the time the rug will be relatively wet because you've not been able to put it in the dryer, you've put a lot of water through it, and if you don't dry your rag rug quick enough, it will start to kind of rot from the inside out, and that's the last thing we want after you've spent weeks or months making your rag rug. So when you come to dry it, ideally you want to be drying it in summer, because when you're trying to dry things in winter, it's really tricky to make sure that they get enough heat and sun in a softish way quickly enough to dry it through all the way from the middle. So my ideal scenario is I only wash rag rugs during the summer. I dry them outside, probably on my patio. I've got actually like a sun lounger, which I'll take the cushion off. I'll lie the rag rug flat in the sun, preferably with a bit of breeze if I'm really kind of getting pernickety, but you work with what you've got. And you just make sure that the rug is kind of like occasionally you're pressing a bit of the water out and making sure that it is drying over the course of the day. The earlier in the day that you can wash it, the better, because you've got the full day of kind of drying and you don't want it to stay wet more than kind of like 24 hours, definitely. You don't hang it on a washing line, ideally by two corners, because it can end up misshapen and stretching the corners, particularly if it's quite heavy. If you are going to put it over a washing line, just make sure that you fold it half over and half on the other side, so that it's not too much weight on two corners. If you don't have any of these kind of options available to you, you can use a clothes horse outside and just make sure that the rug is kind of laid as flat as possible over the top of it, with the edges kind of hanging down, and that you kind of adjust it as the day goes on to make sure that all areas of the rug are being dried. It can be quite tempting to kind of hair dry it. You can do that if you're really in dire straits, but ideally you don't want to be drying it too aggressively too close, because it can kind of damage the fibers over time. Basically, my main tips for you are: make sure that you pre-plan when you're going to wash your rag rug to make the drying easier. So once again, summer, good weather, breeze, sun if you can. Make sure that you're drying it as flat as possible if you can, and just make sure that you're keeping an eye on it so it does dry through fully and that it's not rotting from the inside. The thicker the rag rug, the longer it takes to dry. So these lovely fluffy ones are the hardest to work with, so plan your time accordingly. And I'm now going to just talk through a few of the kind of like things to watch out for and a few mistakes people make when they're washing their rag rugs. Here are a few common mistakes to avoid when you're washing a rag rug. My first one is using too much detergent. Once again, it can kind of stick to the fibers and just make them not dry properly and just create issues over the long run. Using too hot water, once again, that can cause shrinkage, it can cause malformation of the rug, all kinds of things, damage over time. So you want to just make sure that you're working with a cool, lukewarm kind of water at best. Another one to avoid is washing your rag rug too often. When I'm saying you can wash them, ideally you shouldn't be washing them very regularly. These are kind of rugs that you should be washing maximum probably once a year. If you've got a rug that's in a really high footfall area, then I normally choose a less light colour, because if it does get a bit grimy, it's not going to kind of show as much. And I know that sounds ridiculous. You'd have thought that you could wash it quite regularly, but you want to protect the longevity of the rug as much as you can. So once a year would be my optimum amount, maximum. And then the final thing is, once again, just watch out for the drying time. Make sure it dries through fully, and that you're not going to end up with a slightly damp, mouldy rag rug, which is worst case scenario. So in closing, yes, you can wash a rag rug. If you've got a special rag rug at home that you're unsure about how to wash it, feel free to comment below with any questions. Please subscribe to the channel, follow us on social media. I've been Elspeth, and thank you so much for watching.